Goodness, we exalt it, we crave it deeply. We reward it with smiles and accolades, celebrating its presence. But how often do we truly grasp its weight, its silent struggles and unseen efforts? From childhood, we're fed tales of heroes and villains, clear-cut, simple narratives, but reality, as always, is far more intricate and complex. Goodness, it seems, is not a destination. It's a continuous journey, a constant climb up a mountain that never seems to end, always challenging. Each day a new test awaits, each choice a fork in the road, a decision point, and the path to true goodness, often paved with thorns not roses, making it difficult. This is the unseen struggle, the hidden battle, the one that doesn't make headlines, unnoticed by many. The quiet battle fought in the heart of every individual who dares to aspire to something more, something good. Imagine shouldering the expectations of an entire world, the pressure to be flawless, to never falter, to always choose the right path, even when the right path is shrouded in fog. This is the burden of goodness. Society, with its ever-watchful eyes, demands perfection. It craves heroes without flaws, saints without stories. But this, my friends, is a recipe for disaster. Because we are all human, we are all flawed, and to pretend otherwise is to deny the very essence of our being. The weight of these expectations can crush even the strongest spirit. It can lead to hypocrisy, to resentment, to the slow erosion of the very values we hold dear. So how do we reconcile the human need for imperfection with the noble pursuit of good? Inside, each of us rages a battle as old as time, a struggle that defines our very humanity. On one side, our desires, primal, insistent, demanding instant gratification, urging us to seize the moment without thought of consequence. On the other, our conscience, whispering of right and wrong, urging restraint, selflessness, and the pursuit of a higher moral ground. This is the internal conflict of being good, a daily struggle that shapes our character and our destiny. One moment we soar with angels, feeling the purity of our intentions. The next we're mired in the mud of our own making, trapped by our own weaknesses. We yearn to be better, to do better, to rise above our baser instincts and become the best versions of ourselves. But the pull of temptation, the allure of the easy way out, can be overwhelming, making the path of righteousness seem distant and difficult. This is where true strength lies, not in the absence of temptation, but in the ability to resist it, to choose the harder, yet more rewarding path. C.S. Lewis understood this struggle intimately, capturing it in his writings with profound insight. He knew the human heart, with all its contradictions and complexities, and he explored these themes with a depth that resonates across generations. And he reminds us through his timeless tales that the battle for goodness is fought not on grand stages, but in the quiet corners of our own souls, in the choices we make every day. In Narnia we meet Edmund, consumed by greed and temptation, betraying his siblings for the promise of Turkish delight. A simple act, yet one that unleashes unimaginable consequences and turmoil. Lewis, through Edmund's journey, shows us the seductive power of selfishness, the ease with which we can stray from the path of good intentions. But Narnia also offers hope and redemption. Aslan, the majestic lion, embodies sacrifice, forgiveness, and unwavering love. He reminds us that even in the darkest of times, even after the most grievous mistake, redemption is possible and within reach. Lewis's works, from the whimsical tales of Narnia to the thought-provoking arguments of mere Christianity, are infused with this understanding of the human condition and its complexities. He doesn't shy away from the darkness, but neither does he let it extinguish the light of hope. The Screwtape Files, A Devil's Guide to Not Being Good. In a stroke of genius, Lewis flips the script, presenting a narrative that is both captivating and thought-provoking. He gives us Wormwood, a junior devil, tasked with guiding a human soul away from goodness, away from the light. Through Wormwood's letters to his uncle, Screwtape, we get a chilling glimpse into the tactics of temptation, manipulation, and deceit. We see how easily we can be swayed by pride, by doubt, by our own insecurities, by the subtle whispers of those who seek to diminish our better angels to lead us astray. It's a stark reminder that the battle for our souls is often waged on a subconscious level in the quiet recesses of our minds, with forces we barely comprehend vying for control, for dominance over our actions and thoughts. The Screwtape Letters is a masterclass in reverse psychology, a brilliant exploration of human nature. By understanding the enemy's tactics, we are better equipped to resist them, to stand firm in our convictions. It's a call to vigilance, to self-awareness, to constant reflection, to recognizing the subtle ways in which we sabotage our own best intentions, and to strive for a higher path. The cost of integrity. When right clashes with easy, choosing the good path is rarely easy. It often requires us to go against the grain, to take the road less traveled, and to face obstacles that seem insurmountable. It often comes at a price. This price can be financial, emotional, or even physical, and it can weigh heavily on our shoulders. Sometimes that price is popularity. Sometimes it's comfort. We may find ourselves isolated, left out, or having to leave behind what we know and love. Sometimes it's our very safety. The path of integrity can lead us into dangerous situations where we must be vigilant and brave. Throughout history, countless individuals have faced persecution, ridicule, even death for daring to stand up for what they believed in. Their courage and conviction have left a lasting legacy. Think of Socrates, condemned for challenging the status quo. His questions and ideas were seen as a threat, yet he remained steadfast. Think of Galileo, imprisoned for daring to suggest that the earth revolved around the sun. His discoveries changed our understanding of the universe. Think of Rosa Parks, refusing to give up her seat on a bus, igniting a movement for equality. Her simple act of defiance became a powerful symbol. These are the moments that define us. The decisions we make in these critical times shape our destiny and the world around us. The choices we make when the stakes are high, when the pressure is on, reveal our true character. They show who we really are, deep down. And sometimes being good means being unpopular. It means standing alone. It means having the courage to be different, to go against the tide. It means embracing discomfort for the sake of a greater principle. It means enduring hardship with the knowledge that you are doing what is right, not what is easy. Martyrs and misfits. History's chorus of the good. The world is full of unsung heroes. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things, often without fanfare or recognition. They are the teachers who go the extra mile. The nurses who work tirelessly to ease suffering. The volunteers who dedicate their lives to serving others. They may not have statues erected in their honor, but their impact is no less profound. They remind us that goodness is not about grand gestures, but about the countless small acts of kindness, compassion, and empathy that weave the very fabric of our society. These are the quiet revolutionaries, the ones who understand that true goodness is not about accolades or recognition, but about living a life that reflects our highest values. They are the proof that even in a world often shrouded in darkness, the light of hope still flickers. To be or not to be. Good. A question for the ages. This is not a question of right or wrong. It's a question of awareness, a question of choice. Every day we are presented with opportunities to choose between self-interest and the greater good, to choose between the easy path and the right one. Some days the choice will be clear, others it will be agonizingly difficult. But the choice is always there. It's in the small, seemingly insignificant moments, just as much as the life-altering ones. To choose the path of goodness is to embark on a journey of constant self-reflection, of questioning, of challenging our own biases and assumptions. It's a commitment to becoming the best versions of ourselves, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. The ripple. Effect goodness, a stone in the pond of time. Imagine dropping a stone into a still pond. The ripples spread outwards, touching every part of the surface. Goodness has a similar effect. One act of kindness, however small, has the power to inspire countless others. It creates a ripple effect, spreading outwards, touching lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. A smile, a kind word. These seemingly insignificant gestures can have a profound impact on those around us. They can brighten someone's day, restore their faith in humanity, even save a life. We may never know the full extent of our actions, but we can be certain that they matter. Every act of goodness, however small, has the power to make the world a little brighter, a little kinder, a little more hopeful. True goodness, a quiet revolution. Goodness is not about labels, it's not about being a saint or a hero. It's about the choices we make, the actions we take. It's about living a life that reflects our deepest values, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. It's about recognizing the humanity in everyone we meet. Regardless of their background, beliefs, or circumstances, it's about choosing compassion over judgment, forgiveness over anger, love over hate. True goodness is a quiet revolution. It's about transforming the world from the inside out, one heart at a time. It's about recognizing that we are all connected, and that our actions have the power to make a difference. The hero's journey, your quest for the good life. The quest for goodness is not for the faint of heart. It's a journey fraught with challenges, setbacks, and temptations, but it's also a journey of immense reward. It's a journey that leads to a life of purpose, meaning, and deep fulfillment. It's a journey that requires us to confront our own shadows, to acknowledge our imperfections, and to strive to be better than we were yesterday. It's a journey that requires us to embrace vulnerability, to practice forgiveness, and to extend grace to ourselves and others. This is your hero's journey, the quest for the good life, the journey to becoming the best version of yourself. It won't be easy, but I assure you it will be worth it.